Hello and welcome to my video review on Transformers Armada Thrust, aka Squidhead. Now, if you don't know why I'm calling him Squidhead, you gotta watch the show. It's great. It is quite further in the show where that name has been used, but I'll let you figure it out yourself. Anyway, here he is. He is, I think, based off an F-22 Raptor. Although he looks more like an F-35, but the F-35 came out after the show, so I think it's meant to be an F-22 Raptor. And that he does a good job of. We have some nice camouflage painting on the wings here. This beautiful teal. You can see the flaps right here for pitch and roll. And we have some back tail fins and vertical stabilizers. We have 2 missiles that are just push fired. It's kind of hard to do it. So let me just... There we go. So it can fire. I am missing the missile for the Minicon. But that's about all. And then you have some silver detailing right there. And of course you can remove the Minicon just like that. And you can have him just by himself. And he can roll quite nice due to two wheels in the back, one nice big wheel, and you have a little landing gear that can fold up in the front. So then this is definitely a very swooshable figure. You could really get this guy going, stuff like that. And we have some nice orange painted thrusters. So enough with him. Let's look at his little Minicon. He's definitely a little cute missile truck. And to transform him, super simple. Just fold out the legs, just like that. There's his head. And then these can pop off. There we go. There's just one little tab in the front here that tabs right into that little hole. And there you go. There he is. And he's got one little monocle eye there, too. And he's super cute. Obviously, just not much articulation. Up and down about that far. Each leg can kick forward about 90 degrees and bend the full 180 more do transformation. And we have that beautiful green Minicon port in the back. And the cool thing about this Minicon is he has his own gun. So you can take out the accessory here. And then this is what would fire the missile. You just plug it in there and then it would come out the back here. And then you could just push this little green button in and it would shoot. But sadly, I do not have that missile. But you can still put it on him right here and have him act like he's going to fire a missile that I don't have. But anyway, here is Thrust himself, or Squidhead, as I like to call him. So to transform him, super simple. We just take these legs, bring them out, and then forward like this, and then bring out the foot. So we just do the same thing. Pull it out, rotate this green section so it is facing the correct orientation, bring it out, swivel it, and fold out the foot. Next, we can come to the bottom here, and the cockpit will split like that, and then this comes up and turns around, and then that will just plug in. But before we do that, we're going to want to untab the arms, bring those out of the way, and then just simply fold this back, fold this forward, just like that. Make sure the landing gear's up, turn it around, and reveal his awesome head reveal. Oh, so precious. He's such a cute little guy. Got those purple eyes, and you might be able to see why they call him Squidhead. Might give you a hint there. And there we go. There is Squidhead in his robot mode, or Thrust, but I like calling him Squidhead. Anyway, there he is. He is adorable. This is definitely a figure I would recommend buying, just because how cool he was in the show. He was the battle tactic guy. I think he helped get some of the weapons back in a bunch of Minicons to the Decepticons. But also, I just noticed that this fan kind of looks like the fan that is in the F-35 Lightning C or B or whatever. that is a vertical landing and takeoff. I don't know why this thing looks so much like the F-35, even though it came before that jet. It's just kind of coincidence, I think. But articulation for this guy, we have a little rotation here, and then we have a nice bend right here and get you about 90 degrees, and that's about it. And it can go out 90 degrees too. Whoops. And on the other side is the same thing. For his legs, he can kick up about 90 degrees, bend 90 degrees, 90 degrees back. Just under about 45 degrees to the outwards. And we have just a toe pivot, and that's it. So not too posable, but he is adorable, and he is definitely a fun figure to play with. Just get him to stand here. There we go. Now, he does have one gimmick with his Minicon. So what we're going to want to do is turn his head around, just like that. And we're going to want to keep this on here like that. And then rotate his entire waist so the legs are facing this other way. And then we're probably going to want to turn these out like this. And then we can come back to here. And I'm just going to remove this missile pod and bring down his arm. And there's the little Minicon port, goes into the little plug right there. And if you push down on this, then you have everything out of the way. See here. Oh yeah, then you also have to rotate this up. And then, if you bring this down, you can do a little spinny-roo. And all you're doing is just bringing the Minicon up and down. And he can do the little vortex spin, which I believe he does use in the show. So that's super cool. I do like that gimmick. It is kind of funny looking and stupid, but I love it for that. And there we go. There is Thrust in his robot mode. And he is super adorable. Definitely a figure. If you like the character Thrust, I definitely think this is worth getting. It's cheaper than the new one they have, which I think is from a repaint of one of the aerial bots from Combiner Wars. He's kind of cool, but I definitely like the original more. He's got a certain charm to him. Not for everyone, and he does have a giant dangling pee-pee, and you can't get rid of it. But yeah, other than that, the paint job on this figure is great. I love the alt mode, and he's just a really solid little figure. Now, I know a lot of people do not like this figure at all. I get that. I just, for some reason, love this guy. So anyway, that has been it for my video review. See you guys later. Peace out.